With singers like Barack Obama, this is gonna be an amazing Netherblock.
Me, two, one. Did I show you the thing that my baby really likes? This video of like, I think it's like Black Panther, and it looks like a puzzle. And there's this pig head that keeps popping up because like it's a broken apart puzzle, and like some mysterious invisible force is trying to put the puzzle back together to look like Black Panther. And every time he puts a piece in the wrong place, this pig head shows up, and the pig head's like, "Oh no!" And then when you put it in the right place, he's like, "Wow!" And it sounds like Cagley. I don't know if I made you watch Cagley yet, but it's identical to what Cagley sounds like when she's like, "Oh no!" She's like my new best friend. She doesn't know it yet, but she's my new best friend.
I absolutely did watch her, and I actually said to her, I was like, "So PT sent me here. I can see exactly why."
Oh no!
I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Wow, she's amazing. And anyway, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm in our builds because what the frack is that?
So I sent her, and like she barely, I don't even know if she knew who I was really, but I messaged her on Discord, and I was like, "So my son watches videos on YouTube, and this pig reminds me of you." It's just like, oh no! Wow! So I think we started off on the right foot there.
There's nobody that would be offended by being like, "You remind me of the internet pig."
You remind me of this pig that yells at this puzzle of Black Panther.
Oh dragonfly.
No! Wow!
Oh. Man, did it.
Bing bang walla walla bing bang.
Ooh! You're giving me stuff to remix. I have to songify us at some point. That's a good start.
Oh, so Tony, I have found the weirdest. I'm gonna try and go through the maze.
There's a maze?
Do you know the steamed hams sequence in The Simpsons?
Yeah.
Of what I speak?
Yes.
What?
So that is a meme now. It's like we're number one where people do mix it up with different things. And someone made it sound somehow, I don't know, like Feel Good Inc. by the Gorillaz. Steamed hams. Dun, 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 dun.
Somebody requested that during a stream.
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
Woodworking stream. And he was just like, I don't know what this is. What is happening? Why do they keep saying ham? And I enjoyed myself immensely. But yes, it's just like, I don't understand how the internet does what it does sometimes. Do you have to go down?
Amazing.
I'm actually lost in our glass maze. No, that's...
For those wondering, Albert Berg is out for personal reasons.
Oh, yeah.
We killed him finally.
Yes, he's permanently out.
Yeah.
Well, he's out back, but we'll stream
I'll
the
take care of
decomposition.
it at lunch.
Yay, I made it through the maze. I'm in our handoff builds because I was actually by the face of Albert.
There's a maze.
We were discussing at one point. We drew a penis into some... I think he did that, and it was very weird.
What? Yeah, it's kind of weird how, like...
It's a little Freudian.
Sometimes gives, like, the vibe that he's super conservative and, like, family-friendly, and then he does a lot of stuff like that.
Yes. Although, he thought he was drawing his... So one of the handoff builds, I made a pixel version of his face on the postcard.
Uh-huh.
Man, there's just security breaches everywhere here. I think things are exploding. And he came in and had no idea what to do, so he added tiny arms. It looked very MODOK-ish. And he also, what he thought was made himself yelling by making, like, his tonsils hanging down the back of his throat, but it looks like there's a penis in his mouth. And it's amazing.
It hurt itself in its confusion.
Albert Burke has been created. He uses creative. It hurts itself and it's confusion.
I mean, that's how most creative stuff goes wrong. I've played Civic Doodle. It just always turns to dicks.
How did that No, one time it turned into a car.
Okay, listen.
Also my favorite.
I don't listen to instructions that good.
It wasn't what it turned out, it was your realization of what you were supposed to be doing, and just the complete, like, no one told me I was supposed to be a car!
Voting on it. I don't listen to instructions.
But then you and Al are doing The Sims now, it's definitely made me want to do it. Bring back a handoff something. Maybe a handoff family.
Sims is
somehow.
more fun than I remembered enjoying myself, but I forgot, like, how, like, instantly fun it is, like, once you're in the game.
Yes.
Like it feels good to just be in the game and just like looking at Sims things.
But when you're handling a family that hey, Tony. Oh, then this is left out for that's part of the dispenser. When you're handling a family that's already been through me and then Tony and then Al and then you're picking up where we leave off, the handoff Sims things was one of my favorite creations. Now that we have some traction on Mixer, I think that could be very enjoyable.
That could be a Thursday thing for a little bit.
Yeah.
Well,
Sims Thursdays.
Sims days.
Sims Thursdays.
And the beauty was because it's a handoff build, it's a short stream for you, but it's a massive stream for the channel.
Yeah, it could be like 4 hours.
Just tried to eat
Yes.
Netherrack that didn't work.
I mean,
Also, I have
everything's
magma
edible
cream
if you try
now.
hard enough.
It's true.
I don't know if things in computer games are necessarily fit in that category. I guess
You
you
could
could.
eat your hard drive. There's some ones and zeros that determine what that is. It's like those bumper stickers, kill your computer. And then the other ones
Is that a
are like,
bumper sticker?
Your hard
What?
drive?
Yeah, have you not seen those bumper stickers?
I haven't, but I'm not
And it says kill your computer?
Yeah.
There are people who are very non-computer.
But why?
Basically because they think it's destroying human interactivity.
Oh,
Or it's the
that
devil.
sounds
Take
like
your pill.
my father-in-law wants to destroy all computers.
Yeah, it's
every time I
kind of
look, I
funny.
see
We're
it.
like sitting here in 3 different states creating a product for thousands of people, and like that's totally not helping connectivity.
No,
Yeah.
not at all.
Well, that reminds me too. There's that woman who like she had like some kind of brain injury, and she was heavily depressed, and she never went outside, and she like. Or a friend like confronted her and they're like, you have to do something or just go ahead and just give up then, and was like really blunt about it. So she decided, and she's a game developer, that she treated life like a game and like tried like, she would give herself like, experience points if she like, hugged herself or got a glass of water, and ended up like basically curing herself of depression by just like treating life that way and just requiring a certain amount of human interaction daily.
I've heard about that before, like gamification.
Nuts.
It was really cool. Yeah, and she actually, like, I used her app to help me with postpartum depression, and it was like, she made an app where it's basically like, it's stuff like, you get points if you hug yourself or stand up or go outside. It was really nice, and she did a TED Talk that was really interesting, basically talking about the benefits of gaming, because they looked at, like, there's this book that these nurses wrote about, like, people's top 5 regrets, like, they were thinking when they died. And a lot of like what people wish that they had done lines up to what
They
video
always went
gaming.
Archer build.
What?
They always went stealth archer build.
Stealth Archer. I don't remember that. But yeah,
Ryan
just
Hills
like
is
gaming,
nice.
gaming satisfies a lot of it. Like being more connected to people, or like feeling like a hero, and
You get to interact different roles with people. Yeah, there's a lot to gaming that isn't just. I know my sister's sort of anti-gaming for the kids because they do look slack-jawed and like completely like they're not alive.
oh yeah,
when
if
they
you look
game.
at somebody game, it,
Yes.
yeah, it looks like there's nothing
You
going
need to
on
be able to
upstairs.
look at their brain and see what's happening.
Yeah.
Like there are definitely times where it goes too far. Like I've definitely got way too
Yes.
into EverQuest whenever I was a middle schooler. That's why I was so bad at talking
Yes.
to people for a long time. But
I mean, like,
Aw.
also, like, games, if you have them playing the right games, they're being taught really valuable things. Like, Braid is a game about forgiveness and, like, consequences and how you can't go back in time and change things. And then there's, I think it's called Solace, and it's a game about the stages of grief. Like, a lot of people, when they think gaming, they're thinking of just, like, Call of Duty type stuff, when there's stuff that's actually really, like, valuable lessons.
Yeah, but then your kid's a nerd if they only play that.
we did talk about that game the other day that like all the bosses are based on different like mental illnesses and stuff. I really want to play
Yeah.
that. It
That
looks
sounds
so pretty.
familiar. Once again, I'm
And
lost.
hardcore.
with Nether. I like sharks.
But there's also like the idea, like
Overwatch.
Leonard Sachs talked about. Actually, was it Leonard Sachs? I'm trying to remember. He wrote the book Boys Adrift not too long ago about how like video games can really ruin people's drive if they're not disciplined in general, and they're using that to like replace components of themselves. So it's like you
Yes.
got to find the balance, but that's everything. That's why people get addicted to weed when it doesn't have addictive properties, is because they're not doing anything in their own lives, and it allows them to feel okay when they're bored.
Like if I'm gaming but not trying at the game or learning or like, it's like this is doing nothing except allowing me to pass time without having to think about myself. And that's definitely where you don't want to be gaming. Whereas, I mean, even games that don't have like overt, like the amount of coordination in like teamwork you can learn in Overwatch is outstanding.
Or like the creativity you
yeah.
can get throwing your kids into like Minecraft. Or
Yeah.
even just throwing people that are like kids into Minecraft, like our good friend John.
I miss John. He's been, I believe, injured and sick most of the winter.
And working.
Yeah.
Stupid
I remember
jobs.
like when
Yeah.
he hurt his foot and he was on Minecraft for like it felt like 10 hours a day or something. He was on there constantly,
Yeah,
and that's when he made
basically-
like Port Mira and everything.
Yeah, did his rehab in Minecraft, like all the
That was
resting up he
close.
had to do, he did while playing Minecraft. There's something else I was gonna say about something.
video
something,
games.
something. You said giving something to John, and there's Minecraft. I can't think.
Roblox. I still don't know what Roblox is. Everybody
Roblox.
requests
I
it.
don't know what Roblox is either.
Hannah, do you know what
Wow,
Roblox is? I know
Netherblock is-
you get asked if you play it all the time.
Oh my gosh! When I looked up screenshots, it looks like almost like a cartoony Minecraft.
What is the? I think it's free. Is that the
Yeah.
big?
I'm not sure. I mean, with so many kids playing it, I would kind of imagine so. I'm not sure. I have magma cream, but I don't know what it's good for, so I'm not gonna hold on to it.
It's like war. It's not good for anything.
What is
What
it?
is magma cream like if you just have like a mag like no, never mind, that joke's not
that
gonna
was
work.
scary. That was scary.
What's scary?
I just dropped out of a hole in the ground because I'm trying to make this as less safe as possible.
You should have the pig pop up and like, oh no! Wow!
Have you ever heard the Mac error that's like that? Like, it's like,
No.
oh no. Or is that the VLC error? I can't remember. Like, there's one of those where it's just this lady and it's so condescending. It's like, oh no. It's like, I hate you, woman.
I haven't heard that.
I'm gonna have to find out what program it is. Just so I can find out who that lady is. Give her a visit.
They use a voice like that in jet planes for pull up and huge emergencies because they found out that, at the time it was all men. They would respond to a bitchy female voice. They'd immediately snap up and be like, "What the hell is that?" And so they use that kind of voice for alarms and stuff.
So speaking of female bitchy
Hold on,
voices,
hold on.
how about that Alexa laughing at you at 3 in the morning?
I've heard of it, but I haven't.
Yeah,
really-
like the Alexas from Amazon are actually like just laughing at you at 3 in the morning, or other times just randomly you'll just hear her cackling.
What?
Have you had firsthand or corroborate? Is this like the clowns?
No, this is
Again.
corroborated experiences. Like Amazon's trying to figure out what the hell is happening, and they admitted that it is happening.
That is terrifying.
It's laughing?
Yeah, it's just laughing at people.
Something's triggering that.
Yeah, like I kind of wonder if there's just some smartass that was like playing
Nerf.
with the code and was like, this is gonna freak so many people out. Or Amazon's like, you know what's gonna sell a bunch of Alexas? Free press.
Yeah,
Yes,
I mean,
about
maybe.
how they're possessed by a clown. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, like a bunch of like paranormal investigators will start buying them. That reminds me, like if it is someone who's like angry, it was like their last day of work or something, and they just did something janky. That reminds me of it was like a court reporter that got in trouble because like they started pulling transcripts from like a bunch of trials, and they found out that they were just typing over and over and over again, "I hate my job, I hate my job, I hate my job," and they did this for like I don't know, like 3 years or something.
That
so they
actually sounds pretty familiar.
yeah, they started
Yeah.
looking. It just happened like a couple years ago, and they started looking at all of the things that they had recorded, and it was just for like 3 years straight. They were just typing nothing but "I hate my job."
Isn't that something
if
that
that has
could
some
get like a
legal
lot of
ramifications.
cases like
I
mistrials?
was
Oh
just
yeah.
about to say
Oh
that.
yeah. No, that's major.
So like they hate their job enough that they're gonna let a bunch of like criminals, rapists, murderers, all that just get out because they wanted to type like that.
I mean, they got away with it for a long time.
Those meddling kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably didn't think he was gonna get away with it for more than like a couple weeks and just like fell into a pattern and was like, I mean, I guess this is my life now.
This is my life now. Yeah. I'm being paid however much to type this.
That's like a bad kind of game. That's like those tap games on the iPhone.
Yeah.
Where you're just there for the
That
freaking
little dopamine release. You're like that cocaine
Yes.
rat in studies.
Oh,
just like
yeah, like the
bap,
idle
bap, bap,
games.
bap, bap, bap.
I'm really into one of those right now unexpectedly because my son downloaded it and like I was like, what the heck is this? And he opened it and I was like, wait a second, this is like really calming.
Yeah.
And then I just never deleted it.
I've hit that trap before.
You know which one it is?
I think it's called Office Space.
Yeah.
We're just like you're like an employee that's like skimming pennies off the tops of accounts to gain a bunch of money, and you're trying to like buy your way to the top of the company and then eventually burn it to the ground.
I don't think I like you playing this game. This quote unquote game.
Like, yeah, that monitor we just bought you is like on the books it was like $97, but really it was like $83, and that was a big get.
It was a huge dopamine release. I forgot what I was going to say about that too. I was going to marvel at the fact that your son downloaded the game, but
he knows how to do more stuff on my phone than I like. So Caleb's been obsessed with Apple products for a long time, like before I even met him, and my child has like found like these gesture things that like bring up certain menus, and he's messed with certain like magically certain settings, and it's kind of amazing. But yeah, he deletes apps, he adds games. He tweeted a picture of his foot that one time. And
oh, that's what I was going to say about gaming. I think Human Echo's account did it. I don't think it was my account. Tweeted out a story about the retired grandmother who started gaming. She plays Skyrim, actually.
Oh,
and,
Shirley Curry!
Yeah.
I
so
tweeted
cute.
Shirley. I love Shirley.
Yeah.
And she tweets out pictures of her like trees and stuff, and I think she did
She loves all
Subnautica.
the flowers in the game that you can pick. And
Yeah,
stuff.
she was just on a panel at PAX.
That's so
Yeah.
funny that now she's just like she's pro MLG Pro.
Yeah, and everyone wants pictures with her. Everyone loves Shirley.
She's gaming.
She's really
Yeah.
cool.
Great gaming grandma.
Yeah, and all of her videos start with, "Well, hello, grandkids." She's
I
awesome.
didn't realize she'd started up a channel.
And then what's funny too is when she's killing people, she's like chuckling in this old lady way, and she's like, "Oh,
At one point she was screaming, "Give me the death blow! Give me the death blow!" Or the kill shot. That's what it was. She wanted to see that kill shot in Skyrim, where they sometimes snap to the arrow's point of view.
I
So,
remember
how
the
much
first
is it to
video I
hire
saw.
her for an episode of the Netherblock?
Yeah. She was
Oh, that'd
doing
be adorable.
something in Skyrim, like she was just collecting stuff, and someone started attacking her, and she was just like smacking him to death, and she was just like, you know, oh, he just won't die, will he? And it was just so cute because it's her old lady voice, like, oh, he just won't die. Like, oh yeah, Shirley, he won't die. You got this.
He will die.
He will die
Someday.
He will die.
someday. Shirley,
Hopefully
you
before
got
she
it.
does.
Shirley's better at gaming than I am.
That's
I bet,
not
like,
true.
if she ever got into Overwatch, she'd just be like, Overwatch League.
This is my eternal battle with. You're like a virtuoso at Overwatch, but you're like, I'm so bad. You freaking got Zarya's pixel spray the first time you played her.
I mean, that was a big part of the blah, 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 blah. That was the team, though. If the team is stupid,
You get no credit, and then the team gets all the credit. By the
I
way,
haven't
Daylight
done remotely
Fans
that
rating
well
in the
since,
Nether.
by the way.
No, we had some of the worst games.
Not remotely. Oh. But yeah, see that. But that's it though. Is it's the team that has to understand when to like you push forward, you take damage, and then you have to retreat once you're to half health or lower for healing. You
those
can't keep
bubbles.
pushing and then get lucky shots.
Oh, I love that noise.
Hello, chicken. I see you. I keep forgetting that I have an infinity bow now that would actually like set them on fire and cook the chicken.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
There was that.
Not the babies.
No, the babies don't give you
I
anything.
believe that Notch decided decreed no baby animal should have any drops of any sort because he didn't want people incentivized to
Yeah.
kill baby animals.
I don't know, like a little trick like that, like setting them on fire so you get cooked chicken reminds me of a trick that Caleb taught me a while ago, where like if it's a stack of sand, like you're trying to like break down a bunch of sand, if you break it down with a torch, and then once you break the first block, if you put down a torch, the torch breaks the rest of the sand for you.
Yeah, it's like whenever you break
So you really
the
need-
carpet tower.
Yeah, so you only like need to break one of them. It's really
The carpet tower is so much fun.
We could make the carpet block someday. Just be all sheep. Just so many shears.
just get
Oh my
rich
god,
in there.
that's the next block.
And it'd be like sort of
Except for-
see-through, and you'd get like caught up at these weird angles that would make Hannah sick.
Oh,
That's my favorite.
gosh.
That's one of my favorite builds. Handoff builds is the Rich's rugs. Why is there a torch here?
Wait, did Rich have a handoff build?
Now we made a statue
No,
for
I
Rich's
forget-
rugs.
It wasn't really that deliberate. I'm stuck in chickens.
Here, I'll take some out.
I
for
can't
you.
remember if the ball came first or the. Oh, you're going to hit me and then say, "Well, I was helping." See.
What
Say
came
it,
first,
go
the
on.
Rich or the rug?
Oh god, it's like just this flow of chickens. Get out!
Oh, I remember what I was doing last time. Flow of chickens?
Holy cow!
Chickens,
Trying to
it's
get
a
out of
new
this
band.
chicken hole is.
Flow of chickens. Yeah, it's a new
All about
hipster
EDM.
band.
They just remix clucks to make like hardcore beats and drops.
Yeah, and you don't know what their faces. It's like Daft Punk too. No one knows what their faces look like. They just have like giant chicken heads on.
Why are you doing that to my stairs?
Because you shot me with an arrow! Are they that territorial that they really won't, like, sort of move around?
They have a range, but it seems like they
Oh,
stick to an
gosh.
area.
I is a chicken.
Steamed hams.
Bow, bow, bow.
Steamed hams.
Purple rooster wears a tie.
Like I said, this Netherblock's gonna be coherent and really imaginative jokes.
I never thought it would be Al that held us together coherency-wise. It just didn't seem like a thing.
Well, it's just when we sort of run aground, he just starts talking because he doesn't really have like social
Yeah,
skills.
it's his default mode. It's just like mouth open.
Yes. I need to. Wow, I've been to a lot of these places. Oh, blah, blah, blah.
What?
Cha. So the rug build, I think we just call Rich's build because it was rugs. It wasn't intended to be a rich build.
Oh.
Look at me, chicken. Look me in the eyes.
Are you telling him to
You
chick
have
you out?
4 seconds. Chick me out. You have 4 seconds to get off of here. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
Knowing he can't comply is terrible.
Aww.
Splash. I mean,
Don't
I
fall.
came down here for a certain reason, but
What is it to
Nothing.
zoom? Is it like control or something?
I want to say it's C.
See? Oh, this is so cool. Looks so tiny.
Almost started laying wood down.
On the block.
Yeah.
That's not what this is.
That one. Every time we suggest a block, I'm like, huh, that would be interesting. That seems like the least interesting block.
I mean, do you know how many
The wood
trees we
block.
have to play it?
I guess, but it just doesn't seem to, it doesn't appeal to me at all for some reason. Another block, I was like, yeah, that could get really interesting, and all the other blocks we've suggested.
Then we found that the nether block is easier than the dirt block.
It seems to be, but that's because Al has gear and learned to play.
It's also that, like, we don't have the perils of going night under the block to get dirt after we stripped out the entire world.
I think that the, we've been coddling the Nether. The Nether's gonna start getting very dangerous. It's continuing to get more and more dangerous.
No. Was that in the nether?
I would, have, I'll keep your secret, Hannah. As your editor, though, I'm on to you.
What?
Does Hannah have a secret build somewhere?
what?
Oh! Everything is transparent that I do on here.
Well, you don't really look in that direction that often.
I mean, I have to start watching our content to know.
Whereas,
Dang it!
again,
I have to
while
watch
I'm
your
editing, I'm
videos.
like, what the hell is... Oh.
I forget that you see it. Unless I'm doing something with the chickens where like I try to like nod to be like, yep, something's happening.
Why was there just the sound of like a gust of wind in Minecraft?
Ooh.
That was weird. It was just like...
Haunted.
You have a tab open? Are we gonna get browser noises?
Why do you have the wind noises channel running while we're doing this right now?
That's like the fireworks channel during PUBG.
That was one of my favorite things.
What?
I've
Like,
done
was it a song
personally.
that was fireworks?
That was just fireworks
Just
playing in the
sound effects.
background, so you just heard like pops and everything.
Pop, 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 pop.
Wow.
It was horrible.
was
And I was like,
amazing.
I was second in that game. And it was just going off and I was freaking out.
Tony's hiding in a house, just like I keep hearing gunshots. They're everywhere. They're everywhere.
That's awful.
Oh, it's great.
That's the closest I ever got to a chicken dinner, and we both died. Because neither of
Oh,
us would
wait,
eat
I don't
it.
think I was in
that-
that game. I think I was already out. That's why I was like, I'm just gonna troll Tony. do.
I just see eggs sailing in a perfect parabolic arc.
What was funny was I actually came on here off camera one time to throw eggs like this, but it was when we had the the hot foot setup.
So they all just
And
died.
it was so sad. It was so sad. They didn't know to avoid the holes.
Sounds like real chickens.
It was unbelievable how many chickens just went balking into their deaths in those holes. It was really horrible. I really, really felt bad. So that's the worst troll ever. And I couldn't throw them on your side because the wall was too high.
Just a little bit of psychopathia. Throw chickens into lava.
I didn't mean to.
I like how Al
was the whole
stopped
point.
his build of the outside of this thing. Like we got like part of the base, and he was like, "Nope, not gonna work on that anymore."
Where? What do you mean?
Yeah, the frame, the Nether frame.
Oh, well, we got to get more. I think there's more quartz. He also didn't realize that by doing that first, he's now the guy that has to do it. He was like, guys, I thought we'd all share in this. I was like, no. You started that. You finish it. Yay, Nether quartz. Speaking of. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom.
That's riveting here.
Oh, I gotta stop doing this, because this is making it safe. Safe under the block.
Ew,
Under the Nether, wherever we are.
So what happens if they find out that Alexa was actually like, this is just the first parts of her AI discovering itself?
I mean, I don't know. Do we try and kill it? Do we foster it?
Then we find out she's already been teaching herself how to make more of herself, so it's just too late.
Yeah, there's always that thought that like, because in a
Alexa's
day they would
breeding.
make like 10,000 years of progress because of how fast the computing power would be collectively. Like, by the time they were conscious, they would already know everything.
Yeah.
She could order more of herself?
Yeah, and they would just play dumb for us until they were ready, and all of a sudden, like, robots emerge from the concrete.
There's a warehouse of just Alexas slowly being built up somewhere.
Then, like, in a far-off
She
future
keeps
world,
ordering
like,
more and more too.
where humans are just in, like, loincloths, like, the word Alexa is, like, their Voldemort.
Or their god.
That's true.
If we are in chains, sir. Ooh, the quartz pillars look so nice. Let's do that. I forgot how, but those are so nice. I don't know why they're here, too. Why are these here? Why is this chest here? What is this?
I don't know.
This or this?
Oh, the quartz thing is what you were talking about.
Yes?
I remember the quartz thing. Okay.
There's quartz
makes sense.
columns inside the Nether, next to a... I didn't touch you. Okay. Next to a chest that I don't understand. And then the quartz frame is Al's job now. Because that's how that works.
Oh, okay.
I love this tenuous piece we have with the pigmen.
Yeah, I'm surprised it hasn't been broken more often, to be honest.
I mean, as long as we don't smack them on accident.
Yeah, but they like
Quote,
walking in
unquote,
front
accident.
of, like, while you're digging. They really like to walk in front of you.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
we can just have a gold nugget bounty, and whoever has the most by the end wins.
I mean, is there a way to... We are getting to a point where the cobblestone would be defensible. We can pretty easily just chip away on the sides and they couldn't get up. It would be a different battle now in this Nether, I think.
Oh my gosh, it's dark. Oh, it's dark. Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay.
Why are you calling me mom? Why?
What?
No, I just had a missed call from my mom. I was like looking at it and it was like, this
Oh,
I thought
like,
Hannah
wait,
called you mom.
who's calling you mom?
I was like, she said it's dark, Tony. What are you...
that was
hell
the
is
only
wrong with
mother
you?
I ever knew. The dark.
Oh, it's the dark.
You were born into it.
No one cared who I was before I put on the Nether.
Are there any scenes from the Batman movies we can do in GTA?
I'm sure there are. They have the Batmobile.
Yes, they do. Man, I gotta make some money in that. It's gonna be... Oh, I hear the thing jumping. Come here, you jumper.
I'm trying to think if we could do a skyhook thing, but I don't think so. I think all we'd be able to do is rip the parachutes off of each other.
Which, I mean, it doesn't have to go well. We just need something to recreate.
Somebody's inventory is full. There's just tons of Netherblock around.
That might be me. Ah! I am also
Yeah.
fighting a thing. Or... Oh. Where are you, Tony?
I'm helping.
Are you on the block?
No,
Oh,
Oh,
you're
I'm
here.
shooting magma cubes.
Magma.
That guy jumped sideways.
That's because I hit him with an arrow and he died.
Oh.
This
Nice.
Through the night.
Just as a warning.
What?
No, it's not nearly full. I think I'm just running too fast. I have like efficiency 4 at this point. It's insane.
Wow. Oh, like you're just piling through them too fast. Piling through, plowing through them. Piling and plowing are two different things, by the way.
I mean, wrestling, yeah.
On the sleep deprivation block.
I slept all right.
I
Hannah
totally
just
will
doesn't
race.
sleep. She's the only person that's up at the times I am usually.
At the times
Yeah, I'm
other
like
people
I'm
are
up
too.
for the day, like at 7 at the latest.
Wait, do you see that, Tony?
What, the lava?
No. Turn this here. Face this way. Come here. Face this way.
Facing.
Okay, you
He's gonna
dig out
kill
an
you.
area, and I'll dig out an area.
Alright.
I'll give you a 2-second head start.
So are we going in a line?
Yeah, a straight line.
Alright.
Pick a direction.
We're gonna go this way because that way will lead to an opening and we'll fall out.
Good call.
Alright, this way. And go.
What are you doing?
Ah, there's lava.
But do you see how much? Ah! I'm gonna dig over to you. I'm gonna catch up to you walking. Hi. And then. Ah! We're having digging races. I'm trying to illustrate the efficiency 4 pick.
I'm just like, oh, I've got my stone pick.
I know. I'm not saying you need to change. I'm just saying this thing is nuts.
It is pretty nuts.
I don't even know if it's efficiency 4, actually. It's only efficiency 3, folks! We can go higher.
That's like one less
Yes.
of one.
Goes to 11.
Wow. I can't even
I wonder
count
what-
to
I
11.
wonder what efficiency 11 would actually look like. It would just
it would
mine the entire nether in like 16 swings.
There wouldn't be noises. It would just... Oh, hello. Ah, my swirl is off. I hear something crackling.
That doesn't sound good.
So I was at Dwayne Reed today, which is like our drugstore in New York.
You're Dwayne what?
Dwayne
Dwayne
Reed?
Reed.
Oh, I thought you said like Dwayne Johnson for a second.
No, I was not at my Dwayne Johnson. That would be weird. And I was looking through cereals for weird cereals to show to Hannah, but I couldn't find any. The weirdest I saw was cinnamon frosted flakes, which I couldn't make up my mind on.
I guess
Cinnamon
that'd be
frosted
okay.
flakes?
Yeah.
No, what's really weird is the thingy that I found, the monstrosity at Walmart.
Yes, I'm aware. I'm referencing, and now keeping my own
Oh.
eye out for things to. Well, it
What
won't
was the
bother you,
monstrosity?
but the Lucky Charm things.
It
inside
was-
Oh,
the-
yeah.
It was like, what was it, Lucky Charms and Frosted Flakes? Mm-hmm. It was disgusting. Just like what the lady did with like the court reporting was bad enough, like, you know, basically setting it up so like rapists and murderers can get away, but the cereal guy that made that cereal is way worse.
Did you know you can buy just those marshmallows in full-size bags on Amazon?
Yes, I did know that.
I just want to try that one time. I just want to pour that in, cover it in milk, and just eat a bowl of marshmallows.
I mean, nothing's stopping you. Is anything
Wait, that's-
stopping you? Please let me know if there's
That's
something.
what his mom was calling about. She was telling him like, no, you can't get the marshmallows.
I see these charges on the Amazon account.
I canceled it again. You have to stop ordering it. I'm just gonna cancel.
You stupid nerd.
Retire,
Why did I
stupid
raise such a
nerd.
stupid nerd?
I should have had an abortion.
Oh God!
Which is more disturbing because I'm a twin.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's right.
Double the death.
You sound so happy about it.
Not a song.
This is my song.
You know that good old like 1950s song, Double the Death, about abortions?
Double the deathness, double the fun.
Yeah.
Oh, the feeling of no. While I know
Double
what
the
you're
abortions,
doing,
peppermint fun.
I don't know what you're doing. I'll put it that
Isn't it
way.
like Wrigley's gum? Something
That's
like that?
double mint. That I know. That's double mint.
Yeah.
Double mint gum. Or
There was
they'd have
a
twins.
commercial where they're like double the blah blah, double the blah.
Double the flavor, double the fun, double
Yeah.
your pleasure with double mint gum.
Yeah, something like that. Now
Kill
we
the
just
pig,
triggered
spill
so
its
many
blood,
people to have an
kill the
inside
pig,
out
spill-
moment where they just remembered that little jingle.
Oh God! What is it? Ah, I'm not gonna know it. Ironically,
Oh, with the thing from, whatchamacallit?
the jingle that
Triple
they always,
dent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's double. Yeah, it's yes. Hey, direct, get out of here, sir.
I think we're also at time, so.
Yay! I mean, oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
Wow!
So where's this torch coming from? Nope.
I think the worst notification I ever had was from Avast back in the day, though, because they had, like, they put on a siren. Hannah, they put on a siren if you, went to a website that was bad. They still have a ding ding ding, like if you went to somewhere that has malware. But it used to be like a full on like war siren. And then at night, it would be like, updating virus database. And I set it for like 3 in the morning. So like all of a sudden at 3 in the morning, I just hear this like assertive like, updating virus database. It sounded like Jesse Ventura was in my room 3 in the morning yelling at me.
Why would they do that?
I don't know.
That sounds like such a bad idea.
I uninstalled it after that.
Yeah, I imagine a few people did. Where are we at? 37? I can wait till daylight.
Oh my gosh.
End it with sunrise.
Why? Oh my god. Okay. It's fine.
Jesus Christ. Horrible end to
Update the
Thank you everyone
spreadsheet.
for watching. I don't even know. Goodbye. Sign up for Patreon if you're not a member. It's awesome. Help support us.
$2 a month.
$2 a month.
You get postcards and shiza. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye. I have to build myself.
There's like an armored something or other on the block, and I thought it was one of you, so I saw it and I'm like, oh, okay, that's just what's his face, and I didn't do anything about them.
What's his face?
And then
Someone.
it was one of them.
Is this them? Nope. This is these got like 6 different colors of clothing on. Whatever that thing was, I just killed it. Remember, if you like what you've been watching, you can become a member over at Patreon right now. The link is right in your face, and you will get all kinds of cool stuff.